Hello, children.
Hello, children.
I'm so happy to be here tonight with you and with Basil. Basil's my son. Most of you have met him at preschool. Remember when he came and spent a day with us, which was so much fun? When Basil was little, one of my favorite things, probably both of our favorite things, was reading together every single day, not just at nighttime. Every day we read books together, and we read and we read and we read, and we loved sharing stories together. Even when he was, well, even now, we still read books, bigger books, and we talk about them, and we love sharing them. So tonight we're going to read 2 books, and these books are from a time when Basil and his little brother Phineas and I lived in a different country called Australia. Say Australia. Australia. And in this country, or in that country, Australia, there are lots of different animals. There are animals we don't even have here. And the 2 animals we're going to read about tonight, one of them's called an emu. Say emu.
Emu.
Emu. And it's a really funny looking bird. And I did put a little video of an emu if you want to look at it on our little site. And the other animal was Basil's favorite. What animal, sweetie?
A wombat. Right there.
Say wombat. Wombat. So I'm going to read the emu story. These are both fiction. And Basil's going to read the wombat story to you. So this one's called Edward the Emu. Spots here too. We also had koalas in Australia and kangaroos. Do you remember that? Basil loved feeding the kangaroos. They were everywhere where we lived. And the koalas, he had a koala at your school. Do you remember?
Yeah, in the
It just
tree.
lived in the tree above his classroom. Edward the Emu. This story takes place in a zoo. I wonder if some of you have been to a zoo before. There are lots of different animals there. But we don't usually see emus in our zoos in America. Edward the Emu was sick of the zoo. There was nowhere to go. There was nothing to do. And compared to the seals that lived right next door, well, being an emu was frankly a bore. He was tired of being an emu. So, that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from his pen and laughed as he said, "The seals are best, anyone can tell. So tomorrow I'll be a seal as well." How is an emu going to be a seal? Whoa. There he is. The next morning at 9 when they opened the zoo, the seals were swimming. And Edward was too. He dived in the water and basked in the sun. He balanced a ball on his beak just for fun. Well, Edward was really enjoying the day till he overheard someone behind the fence say, "Oh, the seals are amusing, it's true. But the lion is the best thing to see at the zoo." What animal do you think he's going to want to be? So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from the pool and smiled as he said, "The lion's the best, anyone can tell. So tomorrow I'll be a lion as well." How's he going to be a lion? Whoa! The next morning at 9 when they opened the zoo, the lions were roaring and Edward was too. He snarled at the women and growled at the men. Life was certainly grand for a lion in its den. Well, Edward was having a wonderful day till a man in the crowd had the gumption to say, "The lion is a beast I shall always detest. The snakes are the things that I like the best." All right, what's Edward going to try to be? Oh, so that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward crept from the cage and grinned as he said, "If the snakes are the best thing, then that's what they say, then tomorrow I'll be a snake for the day." The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the snakes were all hissing. And Edward was too. He slipped round the rocks, it was magic to see. Then he curled himself casually up round a tree. Well, Edward was just warming up for the day when he overheard one of the visitors say, "The snakes are impressive, I know that is true. But the emu is far the best thing at the zoo." That's what Edward is. An emu. Oh, the emu? Guess Edward. But goodness, that's me. I'm the thing that the man likes to see. Not the seals, the lions, the snakes, and the rest. It's Edward the emu that he likes the best. Oh, look at all the snakes following him. So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward slipped from the cage and laughed as he said, "If the emu's the best, then that's easy. Then tomorrow I'm Edward the emu again." Oh, but Edward ran to the place where he used to reside. What a shock when he clambered inside. He found himself suddenly come face to face with the emu they'd brought to take his place. Uh-oh. The emus considered each other a while. Then the new emu said, with a shy little smile, "Hello, I'm Edwina. It's nice meeting you. You're the best thing I've seen since I've come to the zoo." And I have a feeling Edward's going to be happy being an emu now with Edwina. All right, now Basil's going to read a book called Diary of a Wombat. This is a book that he loved and we would read to his little brother Phineas over and over and over. All right, there you go, Basil.
Now this is Diary of a Wombat. Diary, children, is a little book where you write down what you do every day. And a wombat, well, that's a wombat right there. Diary of a Wombat. I'm a wombat. I live in Australia. And as you can see from my picture, I look a little like a bear, but smaller. There he is right there. I live in a hole in the ground. I come out mostly at night, and during the day, I sleep. I eat grass and roots, and of course, the occasional treat. I wonder what the treat is. Now here's his diary for Monday. Monday morning, slept. Monday afternoon, slept. Evening, ate grass. Scratch, there he's scratching. Night, ate grass. Slept. That does not sound like a very exciting day. Tuesday morning, slept. Afternoon, slept. Evening, ate grass. Night, decided grass is boring. Scratched. Hard to reach the itchy bits. Look, there he is trying to reach the itchy bits. And then, slept. Now it's Wednesday. Morning, slept again. Afternoon, mild cloudy day. I have new neighbors. Humans! Found the perfect dust bath. Look, he's rolling around in the dust, and here are the humans, his neighbors. They're just trying to have some food. They're having a barbecue, but he got it all dirty and dusty. discovered flat, hairy creature invading my territory, fought major battle with flat, hairy creature. Now look, what's the flat, hairy creature? It's a welcome mat. It's a doormat that you put outside your door. And he's chewed it all up. Won battle. Neighbors should be pleased. Demanded a reward. I wonder what the reward will be. Received a carrot. Carrots. It was delicious. There, he's eating the carrot. Evening. Demanded more carrots. No response. What's he gonna do? Chewed hole in the door. He's going for the carrots. For Pete's sake, give her some carrots. 8 carrots, scratch, went to sleep. Now it's Thursday morning. Slept. Afternoon. Discovered the perfect scratching post. Look, she's stuck under a table. Evening. Demanded more carrots. No response. Tried yesterday's hole. Curiously resistant to my paws. Look, they boarded up the hole. No more carrots. So, banged on a metal object till carrots appeared. What did they bang on? A trash can. 8 carrots. Began to dig new hole in soft dirt. Because remember, wombats live in holes. We live in houses, but they live under the ground. Went to sleep. Friday. Morning. Slept. Afternoon. Discovered a new scratching post. But look what's falling! The paint right on the wombat! Also discovered a new source of carrots. Where's the wombat? He's in their car. She's eating their groceries, the carrots. Evening. Someone filled in my new hole. Look, they covered it with flowers. Soon dug it out again. Night. Worked on hole. The wombat destroyed all the flowers. Saturday morning, moved into new hole. Afternoon, rained. But look, did it really rain? Or is it just the sprinklers? Either way, new hole filled up with water. Moved back into old hole. Evening, discovered even more carrots. Never knew there were so many carrots in the world. Carrots are delicious. Look, she's eating them straight out of the garden. Night, finished carrots, slept. Now it's Sunday. Morning, slept. Afternoon, slept. Evening, slept. Night, was offered carrots at the back door. But look, the wombat isn't eating the carrots. Decided carrots are boring. Chewed a few things. Let's see what they chewed. Boxes, flower pots, an old shoe. Decided I didn't like any of them. Demanded something other than carrots. Received a bowl of oats. 8 oats. Monday. Morning, slept. Afternoon, felt energetic. Wet things flapped against my nose on my way to the back door. Got rid of them. Look, the wombat pulled down all the clothes. Demanded oats and carrots. I think the wombat was banging on that trash can again. Only had to bang a large metal object for a short time before they appeared. Evening. Decided that humans are easily trained and make quite good pets. Night. Dug a new hole to be closer to them. Look, the wombat is right under their house now. Slept. The end. There's the wombat. Asleep. Alright, now it's time for you to go to sleep too. I know we're about to. So, I hope you enjoyed the stories and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye!